Welcome to 1942 on every NES game. I'm Slider, once again joined by Manga.
Howdy.
Now this is a Capcom arcade classic. And,
Okay. That was a very high-speed fail. So it's your standard scrolling shooter with a vaguely World War II-ish premise?
Yes, exactly.
Okie dokie.
Very well-known, old-school Capcom game, and, get power-ups to make you more powerful. It's classic shoot-'em-up 101, basically. One of the first ones, like, how do you put it, like, post-Galaga sort of ones, where, like, things would, like, scroll like this, instead of just being, like, a consistent one-screen game. But, it's pretty simple, pretty old. You see we're doing, like,
You're doing loop-the-loops to dodge.
Yeah, you can do that, though you don't have... You can only do it a few times. You can see by the R equals 2 thing on the bottom right.
Okay.
But you might notice something about this game. You might hear something about this game.
The really weird and awful sound design. Are those random beeps meant to be music, or are they something to do with the ship? No, there's something to do with the ships getting destroyed, I think. Are they?
No.
Oh god, is that what passes for music?
This is the actual music. And I died.
Oh, what is it with NES games and making things flash? Make sure you put an epilepsy warning on this series because, oh my god.
Yes. That's one of the things that came to mind. I mean, we can try again.
Yay, this won't be annoying at all. That way this video is really, really short, because this is already incredibly annoying.
Yes! Well,
I mean, is it any good as a shooter? Like, is it responsive?
it is an entirely competent NES early days shoot-'em-up. With absolutely nothing of note other than that. Outside of the slightly odd, non-sci-fi setting.
Also, I feel like if they wanted, like, an abbreviation for their power-ups, in a World War II-based game, they probably shouldn't have gone with POW.
I guess so. But, like, legitimately, what is this music? I cannot believe this. I
genuinely thought this was part of the sound effects you saw me at first, but no, that's... Even for 8-bit music, that's... wow.
Like, I don't know why. No joke, I legitimately thought something messed up when recording this. I thought, well, I'm recording this from an emulator, so maybe the sound just messed up for something for this. That does happen with some ROMs, from what I understand, so... But no, this is what it actually sounds like in the actual game. This was released as a product in stores.
In the 80s.
By Capcom. Capcom, the company known for its classic NES soundtracks, released this.
I love how it's as generic as humanly possible who you actually are when flying this plane.
Yes.
I mean, it's about Japan, it's about World War II, made in Japan. So, it's just...
It's about,
like, you could be presuming that you're Japanese Air Force and shooting down Americans right now.
Well, from what I've heard, sometimes the Japanese would consider their enemies in wars to just be the enemy and not care much about their identity.
Fair enough.
Which is already way too smart a thought for this game, I think. Seriously, what is this?
I think that's more storytelling than this game is inclined to.
Yes.
That's the first level?
So, yeah, fuck this game.
Basically.
Arcade classic, my ass. Okay, so the thing is, the sound design being terrible doesn't help. But the fact is that it's a challenging in a completely boring, mundane, worthless way.
Just hard for the sake of being hard.
It's not even amusingly difficult. It's just weak.
It's like, it's not that difficult games are a problem, it just doesn't have a difficulty curve that allows you to get into it at all before it becomes needlessly frustrating.
It's not even needlessly frustrating, it's more boringly frustrating. There's just nothing to this game. So there was nothing to say. And I decided to say nothing. And the sound sucks. Really, the only reason bringing up the sound... well, not the only reason, but one of the reasons is because there's nothing else to this game. And that's it.
Yeah, they can't all be Legend of Zelda.
No. Not even Gradius.